Hello, I'm Jennifer Runyon, Content Director at Clarion Energy. Here are today's stories. Story number 3. On Friday, May 1st, President Trump signed an executive order that he says will protect the nation's bulk power system from cyber attack by banning the use of any equipment that was made by any foreign country on the power grid. The order puts Secretary of Energy Dan Brouillette in charge of carrying out the order, which will result in a list of pre-qualified vendors and the identification, removal, and replacement of any equipment already in use on the grid that is now banned or poses a threat to national security. So the press release was issued by the government, and it's listed on powergrid.com, so you can check it out. We'll be collecting some industry reactions and some thoughts and post those in an article this week. Story number 2. Southern California Edison said last week that it has procured 770 megawatts of energy storage capacity to go online by the end of 2021. That's a lot of energy storage. The utility said it's needed to help shore up the grid in the wake of aging natural gas power plants and the enormous influx of wind and solar energy, which we all know is intermittent. So those procurements include 3 15-year PPA deals with NextEra, totaling 460 megawatts, 2 20-year contracts with Southern Power for a combined total of 160 megawatts, and SCE has also signed PPAs with TerraGen and LS Power for the remainder. You can go to power-eng.com for that whole story. Story number 1. The Paris-based International Energy Agency said that the COVID-19 pandemic is the largest shock to the energy system in more than 70 years. They added that the energy system that emerges from this pandemic will be significantly different than how it was before. So according to their report, which they put out last week, coal and gas demand have been hardest hit, and renewables are actually holding up, probably due to their must-take status on the grid. IEA says that electricity demand will fall 6% in 2020. Now that is an enormous number. That's equal to the energy demand of the entire country of India, which is the 3rd largest energy consumer in the world. Advanced economies will see the largest decline in demand, with the US about 9% decline and Europe at 11%. And because of all of that, the global energy-related carbon emissions will also fall an unprecedented 8% in 2020. Now, of course, this isn't really anything to cheer about because it's falling because we've got this pandemic and widespread death. However, it is a drop. There's a lot more to that story, and you can read it on hydroreview.com. And before I leave you, I just want to let you know that we are assembling a great panel of high-level experts to talk about managing your utility workforce during a pandemic. We've got the CTO of the Grant County PUD in Washington, and we've got the president and COO of Commonwealth Edison joining us for this webinar. It's going to take place next week. That's May 13th to be exact, and you can go to power-eng.com to learn more about it. I hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. I'm Jennifer Runyon. Thank you for watching.